Vegeta, what does the scouter say about his
monthly bill?
It's over 9,000! What, 9,000? There's no way that can be right.
Hello, and welcome to James, the Lesser Express Lane, where we get you in and out as fast as possible with heat stroke almost killed me, and he needs $22,000. Let's watch.
The good news is I actually was doing decent. I was learning and actually doing pretty well. So it's not like I was getting bodied completely or whatever. But, you know, it was not a good time. And you could tell people wanted to talk with me. And they were trying to ask me, gee, what do you think of the character? I couldn't even talk. I'm not shitting you. I was so hot. My head was like a fucking boiled egg, like a fried egg. I couldn't even think straight. So I could barely,
He was playing a video game, and he almost died.
like the Red King did a super chat. He says, Terry Bogard, what are your first impressions? I was like, dude, I can't even say anything. I can't think right now. And then I just played for another like 15 minutes and I turned the stream off. It was really bad. It was impressively bad. Okay. Tonight should be better. The sun is gone. I have airflow because the curtain is open. Okay. So we should be all right for tonight. I just hope that's the end of it. I'm looking at the weather.
Again, it was like 73 degrees. He almost died in 73-degree weather. Womp womp.
And the weather is claiming that every single day moving forward will now be 60 degrees or cooler every day. And some days there'll be clouds and rain. So as long as that is correct and it's not lying to me, I think the stream
Rain in Seattle?
And I
No,
apologize. If you were here
never.
earlier today and you were saying like, I wasn't talking with no one, I was having a bad time. Like that's what happened. I apologize, man. You know, I wanted it to be a better. I spent a lot of money redoing this wall with these curtains and everything. I bought 2 different sets of curtains and nothing's helping. It's like, oh man. Anyway, so that's where we're at. And I'm sorry. Tonight I want to get better with Terry. All right. Also, just to be very frank with everyone, earlier
I'd rather
today,
you be Phil.
I had like little to no support on the stream. I made $50 the whole stream. $50.
Womp womp. It was 54.
You know, and we're talking about I was
It
having
was $54, not 50.
streaks of 6, 12, 41 streams where I was hitting $200 goals. I made $50. But I think that's in part, number one, because I wasn't interacting with anyone at all, right? I wasn't. I was like overheated, feeling like shit. And number two, I wasn't there to be the cheerleader for the stream. Hey guys, come on, let's get some of this. I couldn't even do it. I was actually feeling so shitty and sick that I couldn't even like do that stuff. So hopefully tonight will be better. I really hope that you guys will support the stream. I'm not even saying I'm expecting to hit this goal at this rate. I don't think we are. I'll be honest. I want to. Like, I want to get that positivity back, but I don't think we're going to get it. But man, I just hope that it ends up better than earlier because it was like I streamed for 5-6 hours. I made $50 the entire time I was on stream. I basically made $10 an hour.
Yep. Sucks to be you.
And I was like, wow. I actually almost got sick, like to the verge of getting heat stroke. For what?
Again, from playing a video game.
I you know, fucking stupid, right? And yes, I do believe Ellipsy and part of it is being burned out on fighting games. I agree with you. I think between the MVC collection, which I played a lot of, and now Street Fighter 6, like half my schedule is fighting games. And I think people are burnt out on it. I think you're right. I think that hits it right on the head. So now it's going to be tough because it's like, now how do I play moving forward? Do I only play fighting games once or twice a week? If I do I only play MVC collection once a week and then Street Fighter 6 once a week? If that's the case, I will never hang. Just being honest, I'm going to lose all of my skill and I'm going to basically end up sucking in Street Fighter 6. Playing once a week is definitely not good enough to maintain in a fighting game, a major, you know, modern fighting game. So,
Well, you're not going to tournaments. You don't supposedly care about ranks, so what do you care?
it's going to get to the point where I'm not even going to be good anymore, and there's not much I can really do.
You're not good now.
So I don't know. I guess we'll see what happens tonight. Okay? Okay. No, my place cannot be retrofitted with an AC. I would need to install central air, which costs at least $13,000 to $20,000. There you go.
Remember that number, $20,000. Scan for support, scan for support. Scan for support, scan for support. Gotta get me that money. Holy fuck, this is a great gaming stream. Remember guys, it's supposed to be Street Fighter 6. Amazing gameplay here, DSP of Street Fighter 6. Love it. Of course, he's not actually scanning for support. You'll find out in just a moment. About to go off.
Okay, I received my first contribution of the night, $5 tip from Chocoboko. Today marks the 3-year anniversary of me finding your channel. I'm still hanging around because you make entertaining streams. It was really hot at the warehouse. Thankfully, my uncle brought some cold Gatorades to keep cool. Well, that's cool of him. To turn up and hand out some cold.
The guy worked at a warehouse in the heat, guys. But he's not a real adult because he's not playing video games and almost dying from heat stroke.
Gatorades is actually quite a nice thing on an insanely hot day. So glad to hear that, Chocoboko. Thank you for the first tip of the night. Thank you for getting contributions going.
Come on, DSP, you can do it.
Okay. Now remember, guys, for our new goal system, the way it works, everything is counted. Super chats, super stickers, and tips all count towards the nightly goal. So anything that you contribute.
I say, like, he sat there and reading that tip for a long time. Like, what the fuck is... Like, he was doing this. Like, is he scanning for money? Like, he normally does, but he was taking forever. Did it really take you almost a minute to read that very short sentence?
Is greatly appreciated. Okay. What was the email? Do you really want to know? It's my condo
Here
association reminding everyone that our homes
This is fucking amazing.
here are 30 years old, and pretty soon everyone's pipes are probably going to start leaking or being damaged, and that it costs about...
Mind you, he's got the leak in the wall, according to him, in the one bathroom that he doesn't use. That's been leaking and black mold everywhere.
$10,000 to have the pipes replaced with the current standard, or if they break and destroy things like part of the foundation of your house, it'll cost you about $22,000. That's literally what the email was.
Guys, I need $20,000 to put AC in my house. By the way, guys, I need $22,000 for new pipes. Huh. That's suspicious how those numbers pop up right at that moment. I wonder what's going on.
And I don't have money for that at all. So if that happens, I'm fucked. I'm literally fucked. I don't have money for any of that. What I need is the economy to turn. I need interest rates to go down so I can refinance my home and I can use the equity in my home to do these very much needed home repairs. But I don't have money for it and I can't do it. I can't.
DSP. Last I saw, as the time of this recording, stock market, well, what is it? Because there's like 3 different ones. S&P is actually up by like 37 points. The other one's up at closing around like 42,000, 43,000. Like, it's breaking records every single day. At the time of this recording. Like, it's crazy. Like, the economy is doing pretty alright. I'm making money on the stock market. My friends are making money on the stock market. GTG's making money on the stock market. There's a lot of people making money on the stock market. I'm sure I can't be like my one friend is like, oh yeah, I just bought 10,000 shares of this and I sold 2,000 shares of that, so I can carry that money over to buy the 5,000 shares of this. Yeah, I ain't doing that. But I got some money. Hell, my mom's got like $500 into the stock market. Started off less than 500. And yet, DSP put all that money into WWE Champions. Live streaming alone, just the account that he's live streaming for his viewers, he spent like $850 to $900 on camera. The camera that we can see, the camera we can go, oh hey, he spent this kind of money on WWE Champions. He spent between $850 and $900. But he doesn't have money to pay for anything. He doesn't have money to invest in the stock market while it's going up, up, up. Nope, can't do it.
Can't do it. The economy sucks. You know, they literally just for the first time ever, in 4 to 5 years, they just lowered interest rates, and it was about half a point. So what they need to do is keep doing it, and not half a point. What did they say? 5 point, whatever it was. They need to keep doing that. They need to get interest rates back down to where they were. No, Sarah, my homeowners insurance doesn't cover it because the homeowners insurance only covers things that are like group policy shit. They don't cover. Well, what they're saying is the thing that we have. You know, we have a condo giant private community. We have a giant policy on it And that doesn't cover it. It only covers things that are outside of the realm of individual responsibility, and they're claiming that the pipes and the walls are individual responsibility. So I do have some homeowners insurance of my own, but I don't know how much it covers. I'll tell you right now, it ain't going to cover $22,000 of repairs, and probably it's not going to cover if I optionally decide to replace the pipes. So
he has a mortgage. He has to have homeowners insurance through the mortgage company. When you have a... Now, in the past, you didn't have to. Although, actually, he got his in, what, 2014? I would say, because you didn't always have to have your homeowner insurance, flood insurance, property tax, but you didn't always have to have that through your mortgage company. But the mortgage company started doing that because, this guy's made his mortgage payment on time every day. Oh no, a tree hit the house. The fucker doesn't have insurance? Well, I guess we're fucked. Or, this guy's made every single mortgage payment on time. What do you mean the state's taking the house? He owes $22,000 in back property taxes because he hasn't paid it in the 8 years he's lived there? We just lost the house. Now we're going to get lawyers involved. We got to sue. We got to try to fight for this. We got to try to get... It's like... So they started making sure that your mortgage has all that wrapped up into one thing. To make sure that there is no, oh no, he's losing the house to the state because he didn't pay property tax. Oh no, he's losing the house because a tree fell on it in a storm and he didn't have insurance.
it was half a point. I had it right. They lowered it by half a point. Cool. That's literally what I need. I need interest rates to go down in the United States within the next 2-3 years. If the interest rates go way down back where they were, I can refinance my home. I have a ton of equity in my home. I can then use that equity to do things I need to do in the house, like fix this pipe situation, renovate the bathroom that has been unused for 3 years because it's all fucking falling apart, holes, in the wall and shit. I need to fix it. I don't have money for it. I just had a really...
To refinance your house, they will come out and they will inspect it. Can you imagine you're an inspector, you go out there and you go, what's up with this bathroom? It broke, it's leaking, there's black mold, the wall's actually more mold than wall, the dishwasher doesn't work, yes, there's a fire hazard, I didn't get anything repaired. Now I can't put up more crayons. They just gotta deal with damaged ones. Please, DSP. Please have a person come into your home and see all the shit that is broke, all the shit that is damaged, all the shit that needs to be repaired. And say, so, it's worth $500,000, right? I mean, I'm paying property taxes on $500,000 after they reviewed it and said it was $500,000. So I need that money, I really do. Well, let's see. With everything broken, everything needs to be fixed and repaired, everything needs to be cleaned up. Your house is worth $20,000 less than what you owe for it. So, no refinance. Fuck you. By the way, that'll be $800. Can you imagine? Because it's not free. It's not like you just snap your fingers, all right, here's a huge chunk of change. They send people out to review and inspect. You got to get a notary, lawyer, whatever, to sign on papers. Like, it costs money to refinance your house. So go ahead, DSP. Try to refinance the house. And when they tell you your house is worth less than what you owe on it because you have all this shit broken and damaged in it, get pissy that they charged you money to tell you that they're not going to refinance you.
Really good month and a half as a result of branching out and doing stuff with Keno Casino. Now they've been gone for a month, and as you guys have seen, it seems like the momentum's done. Now maybe it'll pick back up again when they're back and I'm doing stuff again, but I don't know, and so there's nothing I can really do about that. I'm back to kind of back to square one right now. Like I told you when this started in early August, I said, life's like this, right? Life is peaks and valleys.
He made more super chats of the Keno Casino shit in August than he did in June and July combined. He almost beat June, July, and May combined. But guys, it's not enough.
Waves, and I said, I don't know how long I'm going to maintain this high, right? Well, I think it's over, quite frankly. I think we're back to square one again. I'm happy for those of you who are newcomers and people who are hanging out with me here. Really.
New pay pigs? Were you about to say new pay pigs?
See, the majority of those people aren't around anymore. Probably because they're eagerly awaiting for Keno Casino to come back and do more content with me. But,
were you about to say new pay pigs?
I need to be able to hang in there myself, right? Okay.
I was about to get banned.
I received a $6.66 tip. My Big Papa Phil, I enjoyed all the fighting game streams. Keep them coming. Thank you, Big Papa Phil. I'm sorry. I want to apologize to Big Papa Phil, to Jade, to the Red King, to everyone who was here earlier, because I know I was in a bad place. I was so hot, I literally wasn't myself.
He almost fucking died, guys. You have to understand, he almost died from heat stroke.
Trying to, like, not pass out because I felt so sick. I really was that hot. I mean, I'm not kidding. That was probably one of the hottest times I've ever had in this office. Now I know I cannot have these curtains closed like that. I can't, because it made the office heat up so much. I got sick to myself. I had to, basically when I left the office, it was like I was walking into an igloo. Just walking into my hallway, I was like, it's cool. It's like ice out here. And I went downstairs and I relaxed for about 15 minutes and I had dinner and I felt so good. Yeah, Horror Critic with a $5 super chat. It says, keep your head up and a looker for some time. Your newfound positivity is great to see. Best wishes to you. Thank you. Thank you so much. I listen, I really appreciate the positivity that you guys have brought me in the last month and a half. It has been amazing. Of course, I appreciate the positivity that you guys have brought me overall over the years. But I mean, the last month and a half has been amazing, right? Really. So, fingers crossed, things maintain. I don't melt. I can keep putting out entertaining streams for you guys. I want to jump into training mode. I just want to try one or two things. I'm trying to figure out what to do pressure in the corner with Terry. Like, I'm almost there.
And so, as you have heard, he needs that money. He really does. He needs that money to save the business. If he doesn't save the business, guys, it's going to be all your fault. DSP, stop being a bitch. I get it. You need that money. You really do. You need that money to pay your bills. But to come out and say, guys, if I would have put anything into my house, it's going to cost $20,000 for AC. By the way, guys, I suddenly, like magic, need $22,000 to fix my pipes. Huh. Amazing how that all happens at the same time, isn't it? That as soon as he needs $22,000 to put AC into his house, he needs $22,000 to pay for new pipes. Just saying. A little suspicious there. I'm going to let you guys go. Thank you for watching. As always, like, subscribe, comment down below, and have one hell of a day.